A student should consider this program if they feel like they want to make a difference in a person's life. You don't see my profession on Grey's Anatomy. You don't see us on any of the doctor shows, but you can't do a surgery without us. We're so important. If you're building this hospital and the surgeons are the bricks, we are the mortar.
We know that what we're doing is gonna help that patient heal better. They're gonna be able to go back home to their families. So it's instantly just being able to see that smile on their face, knowing that I helped a surgeon and helped that patient. It feels great to be a part of that.
Sometimes we're saving lives, that's the truth of it, but you're also always improving somebody's life. The nursing path, that is certainly one path, but there are many other paths to a meaningful career in healthcare that maybe you're just now exploring.
When you start this program in one semester, you can start as a sterile processor and be complete there, and you would graduate with a Sterile Processing Certificate. If you choose to move on, you would continue for 2 more semesters and you would become a surgical technologist. Teaching here at St. Paul College, it's kind of come full circle because I actually graduated from this program, so I'm proof that it works.
Sterile processing is crazy because it's in the name. It's the processing of our equipment, making sure they're sterilely clean. We are looking at somewhere from 37 to 50,000 instruments. We train people to be ready for that. You can't build this building without the foundation, and sterile processing is our foundation.
So when you decide to move on to be a surgical technologist, you are choosing to work in the operating room alongside the surgeon, and you're in charge of a lot of things in the operating room. You have to set up that surgical sterile field for the procedure. You're also passing instruments with the surgeon. You're keeping track of fluids and medications. You're honestly that patient's voice because they're asleep on the table. You have to have a lot of integrity working as a surgical technologist.
Every single instructor is a certified surgical technologist in this program. I think if we added all our experience up, it might be in the hundreds of years, to be honest. And so you can rest easy knowing that you're getting the most up-to-date technology, you're getting the most up-to-date information. And so that's huge.
The instructors really do listen to us and make us feel welcomed and make us feel heard.
So you become a kind of family, and it becomes a bond. St. Paul College, there was a couple options near where I lived, and St. Paul College, the labs here are one of the best in the state.
I chose St. Paul College because its program has really hands-on practice that you can get. Surgical technology is not something you can just learn from books.
St. Paul College is a good community place that I build a family with, and I feel like they've given me the tools and skills to go on into the field.
This school is so great. We really embrace diversity. We have several programs to help, the financial aid, the counselors, the tutors. We just have so many things to offer students.
Another piece of information I think is very relevant to let you know that we have a 100% placement rate. Most of our students, as a matter of fact, have jobs before they graduate.
2010, I decided to be a surgical tech. That was the best decision I've ever made in my life. I tell everybody my first day of class, I have the most fun. I've never had this much fun in a job setting. I'm leaving out of there drenched in sweat, but I am thinking I just had the best time at work, and I got paid for it.